Okay, another chapter in my life going on here. Uh, Getting my car all bondoed up. It's a lot of dinks, scuffs, and bangs in the paint. I'm trying to get it all bondoed up now to get it painted. I'm gonna paint it myself. I'm gonna try an experiment paint job on it. I went through and covered a lot of the problem areas already. I'm gonna sand it. This spoiler was pretty messed up. Had to bondo it. I'm gonna sand it back down tomorrow. And that dent right there I did bagged into something. Tore up the paint pretty bad. A little scuff ding marks from doors and scratches and stuff. No bullet holes or anything like that. This stuff I need to patch. So I have this done maybe by the end of the week. I'm gonna go try and find the paint tomorrow and paint my car. Next project on the list I need to do. Okay, so today I got it all sanded down. Took it outside, cleaned it off. I gotta do a little bit more bondoing back here on the spoiler. I'm gonna do one more good coat of bondo on this, the hard stuff, and touch up these little areas right here on the car. Both sides. It's not that much work need to be done on it still now. I just want to get out all them little imperfections that was on the car and go ahead and slap a good paint job on it. I'm thinking about changing the color. Right now it's like a metallic red. So I think I'm just gonna put it back the original color. I mean, you're just, like I said, just something to get me through. Get me through the summer. But I'm almost done sanding it. We'll go over it one more time. Hit one more touch up of all the touch up sanding points. Make sure it's all smooth. Then I'm gonna wet sand it after I finish touching up the bondo again. See all them areas right down in there. I'm gonna touch up the bondo one more spot. Then I'm gonna wet sand it. Okay, well, now I got a lot of the sanding done. If you can see it, it's a little dull. I did a lot of the dry sanding. I didn't do a wet sanding on it yet because get off a lot of paint. It was the wrong color paint on it. So now you can see how actual color it looked at the back. See the shine? I had to fill in a lot of the imperfections with the paint filler, with the filler and the bondo. Now I'm moving a lot of the surface scratches, sanding it down to not bare metal, but just enough coat to wash it down. Put a little bit more bondo on and sand it one more down, one more good time. Then go ahead and start getting it, taping everything on for it to paint it. But this is how it looked with all the color stripped off, the dull red. I decided to put it back as original color, so I'm gonna have that done in probably sometime next week. I have it all painted. I'm gonna do the primer coat on a lot of the spots where it need to be primed and put it back the original color. Okay, this is how I'm gonna end my day. After I did the sanding, I did the dry sanding, the whole car just to scratch the paint to make sure that the paint adhered to the new coating. See, I did the priming. I primed all the areas where the paint was chipped, dinged, scratched, or bumped. And I'm a little surprised how this primer worked pretty well in covering the holes. Now I'm just gonna give it one good sanding tomorrow, especially right here in the front. Sand that right there with the bumper because it was all cracked up, dinged, and damaged somebody back into the bumper there. I'm gonna sand that. Then I'm gonna go around, sand the primer again, some of the areas where you can see where it ran a little bit. If you can see that, go back and sand all that again. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. And pretty much that's it. The whole car just be resanded Covered all them little imperfection areas, especially the back. The back was so messed up on that bumper that got that all coated now with the primer. Sand it one more time. Then I'm gonna run the hose across it, clean it off pretty good, water it down, get all the dirt off it, dry it, let it sit for a couple of days again, dry it thoroughly, put the heaters on in the garage, clean all the door jambs, clean it left and right, clean it down, tape it. I got the paper already, got the tape already, and just continue to wipe it all down, clean it, and get it prepped. Okay, this time I took off the headlights, the front bumper, and everything, because I'm going ahead and decided to replace the front headlights while everything is off. Also the side markers, I took the side markers off. We'll replace them too while it's off, both sides. And I'm gonna replace the back headlights. Back headlights is coming off. Switch them out, switch them to black. I'm gonna worry about the bottom under the bottom, the other headlight. I'm gonna take the mirrors off when I get it back in the garage. Right now it's raining, so I brought it outside just to wash it down anyway. It's raining outside, so it'll help. And I'm gonna finish getting all the rest of the grime off. And this is why I had to take the bumper off too, because when I took it off, that cracked again. So what I did was I took some sheet metal with a couple of rivets and rivet that together. Right now I'm bonding it all back together and fixing it. A crack that was right there developed. A crack right there that developed. I'm taking care of all that right now, and I'm sand it back with the gray primer paint underneath the bottom where I got it off, and get that looking back to normal the way it should be. But that's something else I had to do while the bumper was off. So I'm gonna get all that taken care of and addressed now, and put the pump, take them grills off. Them grills gonna come out. Then I'm gonna put the bumper back on. I finally got a few stuff taped down to be prepped for the paint. I'm gonna put the bumper back on in a few minutes. I just got it sitting over here in the corner, getting air dried. Then I'm gonna put that back on tonight too. I'm gonna get ready to take those mirrors off. The mirrors is in my way. Got the back taped up, the lights and everything off. I guess I'm gonna tape that down there, tape that last, and then I'm gonna work on the doors, probably work on the doors and the windows tomorrow. I'm just gonna get ready to take these mirrors off. I don't want them in the way. Okay, here's a glotch of the paint. I'm just opening it. I went down to Carmex. They mixed a little quart. I know I gotta mix it with some thinner, but that's the new color of the car, buddy. That's it. That's it. That's the color of the car right there. Metallic red, baby. Look at that. This is the first coat. I'm gonna do one or two more. I definitely have enough paint. I didn't think I was gonna have enough paint for it at first, but turned out I'm gonna have enough. See, you can still see a little of the imperfections in the paint, so I'm gonna hit it up a couple more times until you see the imperfections lighten up on it just a little bit more, all the way up at the top to all the way down at the bottom. Like I said, I took the Pontiac symbol off. I might black out the lights if I do a bigger rim, probably 19, 20, if I do that. Right now, I'm still having some engine troubles. The engine light is on, so I have to fix whatever that is. but that's the new color of the car. I have to touch up the mirrors and the other trims and stuff. I definitely fixed it down under the bottom on that grill. That's now look better and perfect now that it's bondoed and painted. Here is the second coat. I'm gonna have to probably hit it again with a third coat. That's the kind of look I'm going with it, a dull look. Maybe I'll do another coat on it, like an eggshell, something, as long as it stays a dark red color. So I'm gonna hit it one more time with a third coat. This is the second coat on there. I'll probably change the emblem, but I'm gonna do it later. The G8 motto on there, and keep that the same. I just took off the Pontiac symbol there, and that's pretty much how it looks. I think I'm gonna have to hit it again with a third coat. It looks fine to me, but that's it. That's the second coat of the base coat, and I just hope when I get the lights is gonna be black, the hood scoops is gonna be black, the front grille is gonna be black, down at the bottom is gonna be black, and I might put a black scoop at the bottom that'll also be black. Okay, this is the third coat. It looks a little better with the third coat. Like I said, I went back and got some more paint after made a little mess there, but I still got enough paint. But it looks better now. I'm gonna give it today to dry pretty well. Bring it back out tomorrow in the sun. Look at it one more time in the sunlight. And any more spots I need to hit, touch, just with a little touch of paint. I got more paint now to do that. This right here is with it outside in the sunlight. It looks pretty well. It looks pretty good. Full color. That's the third coat of paint. Everything looks pretty good. It's a nice solid color. I got a little bit more paint left. I might hone in now on a few more areas. Like if you look on the hood, you can't see it, but probably hone in on the hood one more good time. The mirrors, some marks on the mirrors. I'm gonna hone in on the mirrors. The bumper and everything looks okay. So I think the paint job turned out pretty nice. Okay, this is how it looks, all cleaned up a little bit. It's a little bit wet. The paint is going to be a little bit duller because that's what I wanted, the nice dull look on it. But got it all cleaned up. The lights I am still replacing. I put the old ones back on there now just to wash it. But that's pretty much how it looks. Fully painted, all cleaned up. I'm gonna repaint the rims. I'm gonna repaint the calipers. And I had an engine light come back on again. I'm gonna take care of that too. I got some parts already on order for it. But that's it. The outcome of the G8 project. That's probably about all I'm gonna do to it for right now until I get the engine problems taken care of. But that's it. She's all painted and all done. So I'll take some more pictures when I'm done with it, and I'm gonna go from there.